This is the message from His Eminence Cardinal Emanuel Wamala for World Interfaith Harmony Week.
Do you think interfaith is very important in uniting the people of the world, Your Eminence?
Well, interfaith is a phrase, I would say, or a word. But what does interfaith do? What do people who believe in interfaith do? What are they aiming at? I believe it's important that people of different faiths meet and dialogue. And that is why I think I appreciate very much the efforts of the World Conference for Peace and Religion and Peace, because their efforts is to see that people with different faiths can come together and talk to promote peace. Because religions are not for promoting war, but promoting brotherly love and peace. So I think it's very important to talk about interfaith.
Yeah,
I've read his book, one of them anyway, and we even had the opportunity to quote him some of my works.
Oh, great, yeah.
I think he's a great man. But basically the principle, or rather the nucleus of the message of Fistula is love and tolerance. It's not merely talk. People must love one another, and people must tolerate the differences that exist among people. And the religious differences go deep in the heart of man. So we must love that man, of course, with whom we don't have the same kind of faith. And then we must tolerate the difference that exists between us. I like Fistula
Blame
for that, because it's more for love, tolerance.
Yeah, that's
Rather than talk. Interfaith talking, you can talk until the end of the world. But do you love the person you are talking with? Do you tolerate the differences that exist between you and him?
Great.
Yeah. So while we talk interfaith, what is meant by this word, I think we must try to explore what are the deep meanings of this phrase, interfaith.
Yeah, now we wish that all religious leaders should come together and concentrate on the communality for humanity. Because me, I look at you not as a leader for Catholics.
The message I would like to deliver to the people who are celebrating this event is that celebration should not just be merely a show off, to show off that we have done something. Celebration should spring from the convictions you have. Are you really convinced that we need to work together with other people? Are you really convinced that we have to love these people we differ from the religious point of view? Are we ready to tolerate that kind of difference between us? Even try to appreciate it, because the fact that we are different is not merely to stress the difference, but there is a beauty in each of these points of differences. Are you trying to go deep below that outside difference to explore the beauty that there is there? why do we differ? And in what do we differ? And what is beautiful in that difference?
It's a very important
and then
point
appreciate
to learn,
that difference. Then you can march on. You can love him and even love the difference. But if you just celebrate every year, yes, we are celebrating many events. But sometimes I question what's the value of this celebration.
When we are not practical, when we are not walking the talk.
We celebrate Women's Day.
Yeah, International Day of Peace.
And then we go back home and beat up our fellow women, men, whatever. We celebrate AIDS Day. But when we say, in order to fight AIDS, taking this method, we do nothing about that. So let celebrations here in going deeper to appreciate the challenges that are in that celebration, and then try to rise up to them.
I think that is a wonderful message.
I think we are just beginning. My first my first association with this movement of
Blame. Fetula.
The World Conference Day.
Okay.
The World Conference for Religions and Peace was in 2000. And in 2000 we started here what is we call interreligious movement. So we should build on what is there now. And that's why when you came here the other day, I directed you to Interreligious Council to see that we are not starting from zero. There are other people who have already started. Can we build on that? Can we learn from what they have done? Can we promote their efforts so that we don't just talk about every year we're going to celebrate? Yes, you can celebrate until the end of the war. And nothing will happen. Bano mwebale nnyo era mbawagira kye mukola okugezaako okusembereza abantu ab'enzikiriza ezitali zimu. Buli omu ayigire ku munne, buli omu ayongere okwagala munne, buli omu ayongere n'okwagala enjawulo ezo eziriwo ate n'okuzijjamu ekirungi ekizirimu. Awo nno kyeŋŋamba nti ebintu eby'engeri eno tubikuza buli mwaka, si bya nzikiriza zokka naye tukuza nga olunaku lwa nsi yonna olukola ku AIDS, olunaku lw'ensi yonna olw'abakyala, olunaku lw'ensi yonna olw'abavubuka. Kyokka ne kikoma ku bino ebyebweru byokka, tuzina ne tuyimba ne tukola ki ne tulya, naye ne tugamba nti ekiri munda w'okukuza kuno kye kiki, ate tukyongere tutya mu maaso, tukitumbule tutya. Kyeŋŋamba nti nkukuza olunaku luno olw'okukkiriza kw'abantu abutali bamu mu nsi yonna. Tugezeeko sooka okukola ekyo ajuliddwa wano Festula, omuwandiisi oyo, filozofu oyo, kyatugamba tugulumiikirizagana, tolerance, ate n'okwagalana. Nga tukuza ebintu byonna tunyikirira nnyo okula nti twagalana mu njawulo zaffe ze tulina, ate n'ogumira enjawulo eyo, ate negezaako okuyiga amakulu g'erimu agagirimu, kubanga amakulu ago gasobola fonna okututwala mu maaso.
Kirungi nnyo. that we are being hosted in the residence of His Eminence Cardinal Wamala, and of course his message of love and tolerance is very important as we celebrate World Interfaith Harmony Week. His message has been very clear. He says we should walk the talk, but we should not simply talk and we forget about what we have celebrated. Giving examples, of course, of celebrating international days that have come, we have danced, we have dined together, had all the good things, and then at the end of the day, we forget. So it's high time we really respected such messages for the greater good of the future and living in harmony with one another. Like I'm telling you, today marks the beginning of Interfaith Harmony Week, and of course, having been welcomed by His Eminence the Cardinal, it sends a very strong message that his message should be taken with all the hands, all the strengths, and we handle it to advance us in working and concentrating on the commonalities. We are very grateful. Thank you very much.
buli musinga asula ya katono kalina nkomerero vaamu ekinene kugamba buli omuntu kulaba nti alina contribution gyakola ate ne tulyoka tugenda mu maaso n'abalala nekibaleese nakyo tuzimbira okwo.
Eyo message nkulu nnyo. Nze singa ndowooza abantu bonna bategeera the value of your words the way I understand them. I think it could be very good.